What's up, pranksters? Welcome back. Well, this is the last Christmas video I'll be doing this year, and these are gonna be 5 candy pranks you guys can do at home for the holidays. As you can see, I've laid out the candy already, and I'm gonna get started, so check it out. And look what I have here, guys. A bunch of candy canes. These are mini candy canes. They come in a little wrapper like this. They're not like these. It's got wrapper sealed all around it. These are actually inside a wrapper. So a good way to set up a prank for this, guys, is to actually make your own candy canes. And I showed you in my last video how to make candy canes. Well, we're not gonna make candy canes. We're just gonna make canes, period. And for that, we're gonna be using some flexible straws. And as you can see, I'm using some straws that have the same coloring as this candy cane. So they're striped, red and white. These will work perfect. So all you do, guys, pull on them, make them longer. This is the flexible side. So you're gonna fold it into making it look like a candy cane. Of course, it's pretty long, so we're gonna trim it up a bit. So get your right measurements, guys. So try to match the same size as the actual candy canes. The little mini candy canes, I mean. About that size, and then about this size. So you can see 2 candy canes right there. And the thing about these wrappers, guys, is that you can easily slide out the candy cane. You can break the wrapper on the bottom and then take out the candy cane. You can do whatever you want with it. You can eat it, throw it away. Well, I'm sure nobody is gonna throw these away, but get rid of it out of the way and then put the straw made candy cane inside. Just like that, guys. And now look at them. They look so similar in size and in color that nobody's gonna be able to tell a difference until they actually grab one of these and then they notice that the straw, oh, I got some chocolate on me. Oh, that don't look right. Then they'll notice that this one's fake and then this one is real. So put this one with the rest of them and it'll blend in with the rest of them. Nobody's gonna know. So let's say one of your parents has a box of mini candy canes and you start eating them, but you wanna replace them. So you just make it seem like the box is still full by placing these plastic candy canes. Pretty cool, huh, guys? And here's another fun candy cane prank you guys can do. As you can see, I got 2 different kinds of candy canes right here. This one's red and this one's green. Of course, they're striped if you really take a close look at them. But from far away, they're just solid colors. Well, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pretty much get rid of the wrapper that surrounds the longest end of the candy cane. So we're just gonna cut that and then we're gonna pull it off. Now this prank, of course, you're gonna be pulling off on friends, and this has to be their candy cane, so that way, you know, you piss them off. But guys, if you do any of these pranks and you damage their candy, make sure you have some replacement candy available for them. You don't wanna be an a-hole on Christmas. Here it is, guys. This is where the wrapper cuts off, and now the candy cane is exposed. So I'm gonna dip the candy cane into a cup of water, just like that. The reason why I'm doing this is so that it gets wet, and then I'm gonna slide it inside the straw. This is a jumbo straw, by the way, guys. So cover pretty much to the point where the wrapper begins, and then at the bottom we're gonna trim off the excess straw, just like that, guys. And from far away you have a candy cane. Now you're gonna let this dry for a little bit, and now that the candy cane is wet, it's gonna become very, very sticky, and it's gonna become attached to the straw. And when they try to remove this straw, because it's so sticky, it's gonna be hard for your victim to enjoy this whole candy cane. So pretty much they'll be able to eat this part. It's really frustrating. So make sure you have extra candy canes you can give out to your friend, because they will not be able to enjoy this whole candy cane right here. Alright, guys, well, what I have here is a bottle filled with candy. It supposedly resembles a champagne bottle that is meant for the holidays. Like, for example, New Year's Day, when you celebrate, you pop this open and you have candy inside. So a cool way to trick the kids into, like, let's say, have them do chores or have them do their homework is tell them that by Christmas time, they'll be able to open up this bottle and be able to get a hold of that candy inside. Well, guys, the way you open this bottle is you twist the bottom open, and of course, there's the candy. You get all the candy out. Now, a cool way to trick those kids and actually get them is to, first, you can eat the candy because really, candy's good. I love candy. It's got all kinds of chocolates in there. Now, let's say you were to get this candy right here. Basically, all you do is pretty much unroll it, take out the candy inside, and then you kind of fluff it up again. And now you can put it back in the bottle like this. And you can do that with all the candies. You can eat all the candies and put the wrappers back in there. Kids are not gonna notice the difference because this bottle is already heavy as it is. So they're not gonna notice that there's no candy in there, but the wrappers. As you can see, I got a few in there that are empty. There's no candy in these wrappers right here. Okay, so come Christmas time, tell them, all right, you guys earned your treat. Go get that bottle and that candy's yours. And to their disappointment, guys, when they open up this bottle of candy, they'll take out one candy and it's just wrapper. This one looks like it's full. And nope, it's just a wrapper, guys. And so on. All of these are just wrappers. All the candy was already eaten. This is a really mean prank you guys can play on kids. Of course, hopefully you have an extra bag of candy hidden somewhere and you can fill this up with real candy. But yeah, it's just a little prank you guys can play on them. Make them feel bad at first, but of course, reward them with some actual candy. Guys, do you know what these are? This is a carton of Whoppers. These little candies are awesome. They're little balls of chocolate. They're delicious, guys. And when I was little, I always wanted to try these, but you know, I never had money to buy them. Well, I was at Walmart and I saw a few of these, and as you can see, they're decorated for Christmas. It's like a little gingerbread house, I think, with a little snowman on the outside. To open this, all you gotta do is open up the flaps, and you know, you'll easily have access to these Whoppers, and you can easily get one at a time. Well, let's say you want to frustrate your victim and you want to piss them off and you want to make them mad. Well, all you do, guys, is you take their carton of Whoppers and you stick it in the microwave for, let's say, 30 seconds. So let's do that right now. Wow, my microwave is a mess. So I'm gonna stick it in there for 30 seconds. All right, that should be done. Yeah, they're pretty warm. Now, guys, we take these and we stick them in the fridge for a few minutes. So I'm gonna stick them in there and leave them in there for a few minutes. Well, good thing I had already done this one. So now we're gonna take this one out, and now we have this, guys. Let's try to open it and see if we can take them out. All right, well, let's take a look. Let's open these up. This is like opening a carton of milk back in school, huh? Look at the inside, guys. They're all stuck together. And that was the original plan, to make them stuck together so that when they try to take them out, I think there's one in there that's loose, but that's about it. Let's see if I can take that. See, this is what happened to the chocolate. It's still edible, guys. Don't worry. They'll still be able to eat it. The difference is that they won't be able to take them out as they would easily if you didn't put them in the microwave. This is like a little frustrating prank for them. Look at that. Oh, now all they got is a big chunk of chocolate. And it looks like a big chunk of, you know what. But, yeah. They're gonna have to either stick it back in the microwave. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, I would still eat this. Actually, I'm still gonna eat these after I'm done with this video. But it's just frustrating, guys. You want to be able to take them out one by one and enjoy them. It's harmless. It's not going to damage the candy. Nothing's going to happen. Just that it's going to frustrate them. Have you guys noticed that we haven't done a messy prank yet? Well, I saved the best one for last because this one's going to be a messy prank. And lately, have you guys been to the grocery store? You'll find these candy canes everywhere. These are plastic candy canes and they're filled with chocolates inside. This one has Reese's Cups. Others have, for example, this one has Hershey's Kisses. Then other ones have M&Ms, and there's all sorts of candy canes out there. But I'm gonna be using this one as an example. To be able to pull this off, you're also gonna need some rice, which I do have handy here. First, we're gonna begin is removing the top of this candy cane. So we're gonna slowly twist off. It should easily pop off. Now I have access to the candy, which I will enjoy later, but for now I'm gonna be showing you guys how to set up this booby trap. So if you notice, the hook part is plastic and it's hollow, but in order to get to the inside, guys, you're gonna have to cut off this section right here. So with my X-Acto knife, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna cut a circle around this area so that I'm able to have access to the inside. Well, I did the best I could in regards to this cut right here. So I pretty much removed the top And now I'm gonna fill it up with rice. So I got my rice bag here, and I'm gonna pour in that rice. I'm gonna fill it up all the way, or at least as much as I can. And next up, I cut this piece of plastic from a bag. You guys can get this anywhere. I'm gonna put it over it. And then I'm gonna put this back with the candy. So I'm gonna join both pieces together, but I gotta do this carefully because I don't want it to rip. You don't want people knowing that you tampered with their candy, right? And of course, you're gonna have that excess plastic, which you will have to cut off. But we'll do that right now. As you can see, I've already trimmed off that excess plastic, so it's no longer there. It does not look like it was tampered with, guys. And you just leave it wherever you know your victim's gonna get it. This is what's gonna happen. Of course, you're gonna try to twist off the top, and then yep, it happens just like that. And the thing with rice is that it gets all over the place. This is basically like confetti. You'll always be finding little pieces of rice if you were to spill them all over your kitchen or anywhere in the room. This is not fun to clean up. You know, it's not that extreme. Obviously, I didn't spill any liquids. It's just rice. It's not gonna damage anything. And there you have it, pranksters. 5 candy pranks you guys can set up for the holidays. Hopefully you have an awesome holiday season. I wanted to thank each and every one of you for helping me reach 1 million subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I explained in my last video whether I should do a face reveal or not. If you haven't checked out that video, please guys check it out. It's in the cards up here. Don't miss out. Let me know what you guys think. I'm also doing a PlayStation 4 giveaway, so if you want to participate in that, please watch that video. So with that being said, guys, have an awesome holiday season, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. So here's the balloon, guys. It's about half the size of the gift box, so I'm just gonna put it inside, put the cover on, and the prank is set. It's time to dump some baking soda inside. So I'm gonna dump the whole box in there, actually. It might leak out depending on your bag, but actually it's leaking out a little. As you can see, I got a bunch of fart bags in there. That'll totally be a stinky Christmas in the morning. Oh man, I'm not kidding, guys. This stuff really stinks.